And we should be live. Hello, chat, and hello, you two. How are you doing today?
Doing good.
Okay, good to hear.
Not me that way. No.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were addressing chat and YouTube who aren't here yet.
Wait, someone named you two. Oh, you two like the music people, right? That's a band, right? I don't know if that's what you're referring to. I'm too millennial or Zoomer for your jokes.
OMG, will we able to land the U2 contract?
You two, if you're listening or watching this at any point in time, I totally love your music and totally know what it sounds like.
I have your album for free that can't be removed from iTunes.
Oh, wait. If I get iTunes this fall, does that mean I'll also have U2's album for free and I can't remove it?
Probably.
Theoretically, yeah.
Wait, do you both? Wait, if you're on iTunes, wait, are you on a computer or a Mac? Like a PC or Mac? But I assume it's your phone?
PC, and yeah.
Okay.
Yep, same. I got an iPhone.
Ah, wait, when did you get your iPhone?
Fucking 30 years ago.
I got my first iPhone in like sophomore year of college, I want to say.
Okay.
That was an iPhone 6. It was already
Ah,
outdated.
I already had, or sorry, I had an iPhone 6 also.
I have an iPhone 8 now.
Mhm.
By the time I upgraded from the 6 to the 8, we already had like the 10S. But it removed the home button, and I didn't want to deal with that. So I got the 8 because it still had a home button on it.
Mhm. Oh yeah, I remember that they skipped like 9, right? They went with 8 and then they had the 10 or the X. And
Wait,
then
did they?
I think they skipped the 9, right?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Sounds like you know more about it than me. Anyway, but yeah, by having an iPhone, I am now legally considered a U2 fan or else.
Dang. Well, guess that'll be me this fall because I'm probably gonna pick up an iPhone this fall because my phone technically is already refurbished and it's gonna hit three years with me this summer.
Happy 3-year anniversary.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Mazel tov or whatever they say. I think that's for marriages, right?
Think so.
Mhm.
When you go looking through your music on iTunes, when you hit the when you're looking through the artists, when you get to U2, there's just a little gun emoji next to the name.
Hmm.
This isn't a console. This is a hostage negotiation.
Yeah, I'm gonna look this up real quick. But while I'm looking up what I typed in 5e U2 because I've been searching up so much 5e stuff lately. All right, U2 band.
What are U2's rules in 5e? What's the U2 stat block?
I'm sure that one homebrew website might have something about. At least maybe not for U2, but maybe Taylor Swift. I'm sure Taylor Swift will be on there. All right.
Taylor Swift has a movement speed of 60 feet. She can dash as a bonus action.
Hmm. I'll make her the BBEG of. Well, technically, Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel leaves a lot of room for. The way I explained it to someone, I forget who I was talking to. Oh, I was talking to one of my DM friends, and he was like, I'm not so sure because I'm not really into sci-fi stuff or into running that." And I was like, "Oh, well, you see, it's more like we're in an episode of Doctor Who, and in the first 2 episodes we went to D&D Thailand, and then in the third episode and probably the fourth episode we're going to D&D insert place here. So it feels very less sci-fi than probably someone would imagine or assume." And I'm excited for y'all to hit the new place.
Oh yeah.
So speaking of the new place, who would like to recap what happened last time? As I pull up some recap music. Ooh.
We finally got more concrete evidence that one of the two Spice brothers, whose name I can now bloody remember, not the Kasem. That Kasem Urun, one of the two Spice Brothers, was behind all the thefts and sabotage at the night market. Found a way to prove that it was him, but all of it proved to be a meaningless effort because as soon as we told anyone that we thought it was him, everyone just grabbed a gun and
I
went
knew it.
full angry mob. Regardless of, at that time, from their perspective, our absolute lack of evidence. And then we ran up to the guy, said, "We know what you did," and he just immediately broke into a dead sprint in the opposite direction. We managed to capture him, and then as soon as he could not run, and we said, "We know you did it," he immediately confessed to everything and was subsequently arrested and dragged away by the Oblivion guards who just spawned behind him.
It probably would have been more in character for Marlowe to give him a second chance, but in the moment, I decided that I wanted him to be removed, so I did not stop him.
And thus we excommunicated him. Yahoo!
We executed him.
His tortured screams can still be heard from the fantasy Thailand dungeons.
I mean, you all have such believable faces. Sushi has one believable face, and then Marlo has a lot too? 1.5?
Marlowe's got at least 1.5. We've got 2.5 whole believable faces between us.
Yep.
Just wait until we get Squeako. We'll have 3.5 believable faces between our party of 2 characters.
And everyone will believe you no matter what. All right, let me go ahead and reveal the map. As soon as I can find where... Ta-da! All right, here we are. And I'll switch up the music and we'll resume where we left off. All right. Wait. The one who was arrested, that was a green guy, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, look. Okay, I will admit, I looked at this map, and I was like, wait, shouldn't I have removed his token? That's the brother. The brother's innocent.
What are you saying? All Thai guys look the same?
No, they're literally, I think, wait, oh, maybe they're twins. Not twins, sorry. I know they're brothers at least. I forget, are they twins?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
I
either.
feel like I'm pretty sure that we've established that V. I think it's pronounced V, or is it Vi?
I think it's V.
I think we established that V is the older brother, which could still be a thing with twins, but it's like really fucking pedantic if you're like the twin who was born 10 minutes earlier, and then you're like, "I'm your older brother." I think your younger brother is allowed to beat the fuck out of you if you say that like 3 times in your life.
Yeah, I was the oldest by 3 whole minutes. That makes me better.
Older twin 3 seconds before getting punched in the gut.
Oh, as a recap, I'll have to scroll up, and I'm scrolling up right now, but what were y'all's favorite NPCs from this encounter again, as I keep scrolling?
Oh, that's right. I don't think I gave you my list.
Aha! I knew it.
Dang it.
I'm scrolling up to look for yours.
My favorite was Clapperclaw, just to spite Quinn.
Okay, well, counting people who are native to to this land. Okay, I see the list now.
I've got my list of Kusa Zungun, Madam Culp, V. Arun, Lamai Tienmo, Sid Squid, Kasem Arun, Vado, and then in a incredibly distant last place, Clapperclaw.
Oh, so if you had the choice you had to excommunicate one person, and it's either Clapperclaw or Kasem, you know, the actual criminal here. I mean, maybe Clapperclaw has done some criminal things, but who would you excommunicate?
I mean, I would excommunicate Kasem because he's the one that did the bad things, and it's cathartic to have him suffer consequences for his actions.
Ah, yeah,
But
D&D.
if I got to excommunicate one other person, I would make squash out of. I would make buttered squash out of Clapperclaw's head.
Oh man, I'm so
I would
hungry.
excommunicate Kusa Zungun's son or whatever.
Oh yeah, I forget that kid's name.
That kid doesn't count as an NPC. You might as well excommunicate the giant prawns.
Oh yeah, let me bring in.
Jumbo shrimp.
Come on, is here too. Guess why not?
That kid doesn't have a name. Shut up.
I totally made that up on the spot. Not, yeah. Okay. So with
my favorite was also probably Kusa. I also liked Sid Squid.
also, if you all happen to remember, who was it who pulled out like the frying pan? Who was it who pulled out the sausage links? Trying to remember.
Christ, I don't remember any of that.
Yeah, it was like 2
Yeah, as they were beating the shit out of Kasim or whatever.
Okay.
Well, then just immediately like, oh, did you know that these guys were proficient in improvised weapons?
Did you know that
Oh,
their
yeah, one-
expertise? Yeah.
One thing I forgot about for my recap. For solving this crime, we were also given unlimited free. We were given free food from Kusa Zungun and Lamai Tianmo's stands for life, which is, simply put, as a small business, a terrible idea, but no takebacks.
Right, especially considering there's 3 mouths at least that I know of. Don't answer that, Brayla. 3 mouths that I know of between the two of you, so clearly they are definitely not getting any bang for their lack of buck.
3 mouths. There's 3 mouths for now, but of course,
Yeah, 3 mouths plus Suchi's is 4.
that's pretty accurate actually, because we've got like there's like Molo's got 2 mouths, then there's Squeakle, and then there's Suchi. So yeah,
Yeah, but Squeaker doesn't exist yet.
she's off screen. It's fine.
Wait, Brayla,
Figured.
don't you have a sidekick too? Because you had another
Oh,
issue,
yeah,
right?
I have a little miniature mimic who I
Oh,
think I named Mr. Rick. Aside from that, there's just Kirk. That was his name, right?
I think
Yeah,
so.
Kirk Joy. Who's dead.
Okay.
So yeah, we have a few mouths.
Well, now
I
that
don't
you
know how you guys interpret Cork, but every time I think about him, I just imagine like a dude in a full set of like incredibly generic plate armor. Like he doesn't have a face because he's got the helmet with the visor down permanently, and he never ever says anything. That's like part of the bit.
all right, that's not my new headcanon, that's for sure. Okay.
You can have whatever headcanon you want, considering he's dead.
For now, until I
For
bring
now.
Kirk back to be the BBEG. The real
no.
reason why your homeland is
Metal as
the
hell,
way that
though.
it is. All right, well, with the NPCs all here, feel free to talk to anyone. Before, I assume you'd like to... I mean, I guess you could stay here for the night.
Gonna stand in this one spot for the rest of the campaign. Never gonna move from this one space.
Yeah, we could spend the night here.
Is
Okay.
that an option?
You know what? These people love you so much that perhaps so. I'm sure someone would put you up. Oh, for example, Kusa here is an opening now for a roommate, I guess. Because there's no one sleeping in that other cot, huh?
You mean Vi? You mean V?
Oh shoot. Yes, sorry. Yes, Kasem has been excommunicated. So V has a spot. But of course, you can talk to Madame Culp, Lamai, Kusa, totally real kid. Come on. Sid Squig, maybe. Or we could just head back.
Yeah, I guess to be fair, I haven't even seen my bedroom back at the actual place my home was at now.
Yeah.
So yeah, perhaps we should go back.
Well, this has been a surprisingly eventful and pretty fun trip to the night market. It's not usually like this, Marlo. I think I haven't been here too long, but
Mm.
it's not usually like this. I don't think.
I think that's
But,
valid. Same.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I think it might be a good idea to get back to the Citadel. They might have your room ready by now.
Yeah, that's fair.
And Squeako is probably wondering where the hell I've been this whole time.
Who?
Oh, right. She's my assistant.
Oh, I have an assistant too. No, wait, he's dead. I have a secondary assistant too. Pulls out a little glob that quickly morphs into the shape of, I don't know, a thumbs up.
Ooh, that's interesting. Is that a mimic?
Yep, little tiny one.
How the hell do you get that?
It's quite a story.
I see.
All the NPCs face you as if they have nothing else to do anyway.
Anyway, we should be heading back.
Every NPC just looks at us blankly and just says, "Well met, travelers," and then they just like walk away.
Well, as the NPCs disperse, one of them in particular is actually going to stay there. And you see a little yellow exclamation point above her head as Lamai goes back to her stand. Kaman goes this way. Madame Colt goes this way. These three will go here. V will go sob in the corner. Clapper Claw will phase out of existence. Who else is here? Okay, leaving Kusa here. And she'll say, "So, where are you fellas off to? Where are you folks off to tomorrow?"
Well, my hometown, my home plane has been obliterated from existence, I think.
To shreds, you say?
I mean, I don't know for sure. No one will actually tell me, but you know. So I'm actually not sure what I'm going to be up to.
And what about you? She'll turn her attention to Suchi and ask, "What are you up to tomorrow? You got some free time?"
I might be doing a show tomorrow. I'm not 100% certain. I'm not great at keeping schedules. Squeako tends to keep track of that. Though I've been thinking about taking on some kind of, looking for a change of pace. So who knows? Maybe I'll pack up the show for a little bit. Maybe look into adventuring. It's been fun so far. Did you have something that you needed help with?
Oh, well, you know, since things are now looking up here at the Din Sing Night Market, I was ready to do some business venturing. There's a trader from a different town, let's say. I've been interested in getting her to participate in a business deal with me. I figured I could perhaps use a bit of an escort to make sure I arrive there safely.
Would you be traveling through dangerous territory?
Not necessarily, you know, just back to the Radiant Citadel and then off to, so the town is called, Promise. It's the town of Promise. It's a nice name. I just figured you can't be too careful, what with I mean, I thought this place was pretty safe, but then you had invisible monkeys around. You never know where there could be invisible monkeys again. That's what I always say.
You always say that, huh?
Yeah, just started today.
Yeah, I guess that counts as always, starting today.
I don't think that's how that works. But if you need an escort, I suppose me and Squiggle could definitely help out with that. What about you, Molo? Any other long-term plans?
All of my long-term plans were destroyed. So no, I can join you.
Depressing.
I'm so sorry for destroying your home
I
and
try
your
not to
family and
dwell on
everyone
it.
you love.
What'd you say?
I try not to dwell on it.
That's healthy.
This
That's
would
how
be a
I
good
do it.
distraction.
As I always say, you want to distract yourself from your problems.
Got a lot of weirdly specific phrases.
Me too. They're all in this book I'm writing. You know, you got to branch out as a businesswoman. Zungun Family Seafood is fine and all, but I hear books are the way to go sometimes.
I see.
Well, I'll be here if you need me. And basically, you can take her with you to the Radiant Citadel, or you can just pick her up in the morning after you go to the Radiant Citadel and, do your whatever you need to do while you're there. So I'm going to go ahead and put her and her son over at the Zungun Family Seafood.
What do you think, Molo? How do you feel about the life of an adventurer?
No, it's more or less the life I had before, so yeah, it sounds nice.
Cool. Want to meet Kusahiro tomorrow then?
Yeah, we could use some rest after all this mystery solving.
Yup. I'm gonna go pick up more taiyaki before we leave.
I'm gonna get some more noodles.
All right.
One order of taiyaki, please.
You've got it. This one's on the house.
Aren't they always on the house now?
Yes,
Starting today?
but that is true. But I gotta announce it so that people nearby won't be like, "Oh, what? Oh, free stuff's like, no, just for you, my number one customer."
Number one customer who no longer pays.
All right, and so she will she'll pull out the taiyaki. Sorry, she almost pulled out the takoyaki contraption. All right, so she'll keep the little waffle iron looking thing over so she can cook up what I really want right now, a fresh batch of taiyaki. Damn.
Oh my god, yeah, like I mean, I just got that extra $25 on Amazon. That taiyaki like waffle iron is like right there.
Oh boy.
That would have been a good birthday present.
Not really. Honestly, it's kind of the best idea for me to just not buy it at all until like other people
You'll
move
move.
out.
Yeah,
That's
true.
true too.
I don't have space. We've got 6 people in this tiny house
Woo.
built for like 3.
Mm-hmm. And then Marlo, you wanted noodles, right?
Yep.
All right.
One double order of noodles.
All right. So you'll swing over and they'll prep some noodles for you. And as you can actually see off to the side, one of the employees is pulling noodles like live as a demonstration. And some onlookers are looking on. And yeah. Man, I really want some fresh pulled noodles now, too. I think it's easier for me to get that than it is to get fresh taiyaki around here. I don't know where to get fresh taiyaki around here. Yet.
We have, as far as I'm aware, no options for any of these.
There are noodle places nearby.
But are they fresh pulled? Exactly. We'll have to look into that next Friday or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you all have your heading. Basically, again, on the outskirts of town is where your ride is. That crystal that kind of like sunk into the ground. I forget the color. I'd have to pull it up. But that's your ticket back to the Radiant Citadel. So if there's nothing else, I assume you all are heading that way.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Let me swap over to some traveling music. I have not renamed any of the tracks yet, so it will be inaccurate. All right, let me pull up some descriptions just to set the mood for. Got to pull up how these crystals work again. Concord jewels are somewhere on one of these pages. Okay, so you'll step into the jewel again. The outside is basically like kind of ethereal. You can walk through, and there's that center area for storage. You can see that there actually are some goods loaded up in the crystal, and then the seats, surrounding it on the outside. I don't have much planned here, but if there's anything you want to say to your drivers before they take off, feel free to do so.
Please be easy on the landing. We've had a lot of food.
Yes, I know the exact feel. I usually, when I'm off, I do eat too much when I'm here. I've tried to be better about it, so don't worry. I've got you. I know exactly where you're coming from.
Let's ride.
Okay. So then the operator is going to, again, from the center of the Concord Jewel, is going to manipulate some controls. I'm going to see if... actually, I don't think I have a stat block for them. They successfully manipulate the controls, and you'll see that kind of like the walls will solidify, and you'll raise up into the air. Not very fast, on the slower side. Kind of like, when you're going up a roller coaster? It's kind of like that speed. Or going up not that I ever ride these things, but those towers where you're like sitting in a circle and it like raises you high up to drop? The drop tower. Like that slow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right. So it raises you up. They'll fiddle with the controls some more, and you'll see the night sky outside. It's pretty dark. Not that there's a lot of actual like modern light pollution, but of course you can see the warm glow of the lights from the night market, kind of like on the bottom of the windows. And before long, like where it was dark on like the top half of your view and then like light on the bottom half, it's changed, and it's kind of like blues and purples and specks of light as you find yourself orbiting the Radiant Citadel yet again. You can see the other like dozen Concord jewels orbiting the Radiant Citadel, and you are one of them. And you're coasting along in a more horizontal direction this time, and you're coming to a slow and steady landing. I will go ahead and prepare you to move to the other map. I'm gonna pull up my notes and swap the music.
Love the new tokens.
Thank you. Oh, I should probably put you on the correct side. So I'm just gonna grab you both and throw you over here. So the walls will unsolidify. I'm a scientist. I know what words are. And you are free to step off. And you are greeted by the same group of people. There's a priest on call, to heal anyone who might be injured. There are 6 security guards, and the same person from before who did your customs check. And she'll say, "Welcome back. How was the Din Sing night market?"
It was a lot more than we bargained for.
True.
Oh, did something happen?
A lot happened. Sabotage, conspiracy. One guy got taken away by guards that I did not see anywhere up until that moment.
Oh. What did they sabotage? What, a stand or two? They steal something?
Yeah, pretty much. They brought in some weird invisible monkey thing, used it to steal from a bunch of other vendors and damage their goods and reputations.
Invisible monkeys, you say? Most odd. Huh. Well, I guess it's up to me to ask you. I hope you didn't bring any invisible monkeys with you. I'd like you all to declare what you brought in, if anything.
I think the only let's see.
Oh, this is the part where you find a stray tangerine in your pocket and she escorts you to jail. Oh, yeah, all according to plan.
Let's see. I have the things I have that I didn't have going in are a monkey's bane charm, owl's wing ring, a divine blessing of disguise self, and the bean slayer blade.
Right, the Bean Slayer blade.
Which is just a dagger.
Wait,
Wait, you kept that?
I think it's
I said I kept it.
I think it's a knife, but it had the dagger like, you know, it's like effectively a dagger. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, right. It's a cooking knife.
Okay.
But
So
I do actually have one.
Yes.
I don't have a tangerine, but I did bring a persimmon with me.
Oh, that's what it was. I mixed up the citrus fruits or whatever. I mean, I assume there's citrus. Okay.
I don't think persimmons are. I'm not sure.
Oh, maybe not actually.
I also assumed they were up until I looked at them last time, and I was like, that looks like a weird orange tomato.
All right, so she will procure a wand out from her sleeve, and she'll kind of like wave it and wave a sign over. And the sign, like, you know those signs that make like a V shape but upside down, that kind of like they have two sides, right? So she'll like wave one of those over, and it will like levitate to the point where it's horizontal. And she'll say, "All right, place anything you need inspected right here," and she'll direct you all to place your goods for declaration.
So we just put our entire inventories in now.
Just whatever's new.
I put the single persimmon in the thing.
Okay.
I put the knife and the trinkets in there.
The knife and the trinkets. All right. So with a flick of her wrist, her wand will turn into, it kind of looks like, for those of us at home, it looks like one of those metal detectors that people wave like up and down people. And she's going to go ahead and, I love this person. Oh my gosh. I need to watch Little Witch Academia for the record, because I'm clearly not like, this isn't accurate whatsoever. I just think she's neat. And she'll scan your stuff.
I also need to watch Little Witch Academia. I think I got to like episode 2, and then I don't know, something about the main character. I was just like, just dying of secondhand embarrassment. I'm like, I can't deal with it.
Yeah. I've only seen the OVAs. I haven't seen like the show on Netflix.
I have seen at least the original OVA, and that was a very good time.
Yeah, I had fun with it. And honestly, I feel like I'm getting... Oh, speaking of, and if anyone also at home is listening, I hope to very soon... Oh, that's what I need to run after this. So I was gonna switch gears and maybe do a different system or something but I remembered I do want to do the Owl House inspired content for D&D, so should probably either work on that or the Crit Spit idea, you know, like one of those two should be on the table next.
Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna do like three kinds of spells. It was like, I forget. They all started with the same letter. It was really cool. Basically, spells from this game from 5th edition, spells from the show, and then in honor of Luz, spells like once a week you can craft your own spell. Basically, that's how it was like crafted canon core or something like that. It wasn't exactly that, but I'm very excited to. You know, I was thinking about maybe picking up the Strixhaven book just as inspiration. And then presumably by the time I get to that, the final episode of season 3 of the Owl House will air. So we'll see how it goes.
Sounds like a fun idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have many players clamoring for that. So if we do something with that, we could theoretically pick up more people depending on vibes, you know. But yeah, she scans your items, and so she'll scan the persimmon first. Okay, a mundane persimmon. She will scan the Bean Slayer blade. She'll nod. She'll scan your charms and nod. And was there anything else that I missed?
I don't think so.
Okay. And with that, she'll say, "All right, you're free to go. Take your items, and perhaps I'll see you here same time tomorrow."
Yeah.
Okay. She gives a polite smile and wave, and after you take your items back, she'll like tap the sign. It will go back to its original position, and you are free to go.
Whee. Let's see. I believe our building is here.
It seems about right.
It's a little bit more actually.
This one?
You'll see. The
Oh, the
NPCs are
Palace
there.
of Exile.
Yes, the Palace of Exile.
Right, the thing that's labeled on the map.
All right, let me swap out the music. Let's see. All right. You are welcomed back by Cholet. And again, for the class, known by some people affectionately or derisively as the old lady. And she'll say, "Welcome back. How was the night market?"
Fun and eventful.
Mysterious.
And you, how was your first, did you enjoy your time outside of the Radiant Citadel exploring a new land? She says, gesturing over to Marlowe.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting place. I think I can get used to living here, as weird as it is.
Ah, yes, I'm sorry. I must have taken you from exploring the wonderful Radiant Citadel itself. You know, you arrive here, I say, "Oh yeah, you've got a place here, but I need you to go elsewhere and leave. So welcome back. Feel free to kick up your feet and relax and take your time. I've got some business to attend to quite soon, but if there's anything at all you need, feel free to ask me." Also, I have a quick question for you all out of character. Was this a receptionist I put down here? Or was Cholet the receptionist? I don't remember why this token is here.
I believe Cholet was the receptionist, though I'm not 100% certain.
Mm-hmm.
I do not know why the anime goal is there.
Okay, cool. Just checking. All right. Well, yes. So she'll say, "Welcome back. She'll kind of remind you where your room is, and of course you had the special, I think it was the room key that returns to, oh, kind of like Dolce's sword from Wednesday. Returns to your hand if you drop it or lose it. So she'll just remind you where your room is.
Big fan of the implication that this key is cost.
Whoopsie, did I show my hand too soon? Oh no. The key that may return to your hand completely out of convenience. Oh no.
Marlowe drops his key on the ground.
All right, it returns to your hand. Yes, you are in the Palace of Exile.
That never gets old. He does it again. Ha ha ha.
Says it like 3 more times, and after every single one says, "That never gets old."
His head hole laughs too on the second one.
Well, enjoy your stay. If you need anything, feel free to ask. I am now commandeering this NPC. I am promoting her to a receptionist. So, Cholet is about to take her leave as she has important Cholet duties to attend to. She says, if you need anything, ask Sue.
Important old lady duties.
Sue. Wow, we met a Sue in the marketplace.
Wait, did we?
Did you?
Yeah, Sue Chef.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna have Susan become a valued member of this campaign. So yes, Susan Sheffield or whatever. After hauling that giant prawn over, I've got big things planned for her. The real BBEG of this campaign. I should just say that once an hour to throw you all off from the fact that it's probably someone you've met already by the time we're halfway through episode 3 here.
Golay is the big bad evil guy. Got it.
Actually, let me think about this. I will neither confirm nor deny these allegations.
Clapperclaw.
Sue. Specifically, the new anime goal receptionist.
Not the other Sue.
Exactly.
Kairi.
Ooh,
It doesn't exist anymore.
gone
Yeah, I know.
in the void. Okay, well, welcome home to Battle of Exile. Did you all want to do any traveling first? Did you need to purchase anything or something, or ready to head to bed, get that long rest, and start the day anew, or save shopping for tomorrow? How y'all feeling?
Well, the first question is this the place where Tsuchi lives too? Does he also live at the Palace of
I
Exile?
believe so, unless you've perhaps you can totally live somewhere else, but this is like the place where basically, again, newcomers like Marlo will be, and until you get your footing for either an abode in the material plane or, you know, somewhere around here. For example, if this were me, if I were in this game, I'd probably be in the Palace of Exile also.
Might as well stick with the Palace of Exile just because it's convenient.
And for those at home, of course, it's named the Palace of Exile, but it's basically the place where you can get free room and board, thanks to the person who opened it was, I believe, royalty who was exiled and, you know, being lonely. So he didn't want people to suffer as he had. So he opened the Palace of Exile here in the Radiant Citadel.
Woohoo.
All right, so both of your rest locations are here. Yes, any traveling you need to do before I grant you all your long rests, even though you are already level 5, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, might as well take this opportunity to introduce my other character then.
All right, let's go.
So from down the hall comes a very cute and angry little mouse person who is goddamn huge. Can you resize
Woohoo!
that for me?
Yeah, I'll try my best.
At least everyone will get a good look at him. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it.
Of course, that's my job.
So the little mouse girl is herself also dressed in what looks to be essentially a little kid's closet cosplay of a magician outfit. And she runs right up to Tsuchi and says, "Where have you been all day? You sent me to go shopping, and then when I come back to go over the budget, you're just nowhere to be found."
You have money?
I mean, not much, but that's what the budget is for, I guess.
I feel so seen.
Oh, so this must be your financial advisor.
I am not his financial advisor, the little mouse says. Alright, let me introduce you guys. This is Molo. He is new to the Radiant Citadel. I have been tasked with showing him the ropes and being his false connection in the Citadel.
You've been doing a great job.
Thank you. And Molo, this is my magician's assistant, Squeakos the Third.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Tsuchi, I told you to stop calling me the Third. Look,
It's a family name, huh?
It is not. It has been the same squeakers every time. Look, I'm a magical construct. I've died. I've been recreated. But it's always me. It's the same person. I've got the same memories. Stop with the third thing. I don't like being reminded about my mortality.
So you've died twice, huh?
Yes.
And you're still here. Wow, that's more than most people.
Thank you. I'm dedicated like that. By all rights, she technically has free will, but she's also magically compelled to still, like, be around me. I kind of magically, like, maintain her body. But, like, she's not technically required to walk for me.
Yeah, I feel the same way about my head mouth. It's always got to be there, but it doesn't necessarily have to do what I tell him to.
God, I wish I were a character in this campaign.
Sushi and Squeakles both look up at the head mouth at the second unison.
I love
It's
this.
just kind of
like,
it's just kind of like idly like
Is it trolling?
mouthing words or gnashing its teeth or licking its lips.
Anyway, it's nice to meet you, Molo, Squeako says. Please just call me Squeak.
Squeak.
Are you ready to go to the long rest then?
I think so.
Alright.
All right.
Then, Squeak is going to grab Suchi by the wrist and drag him back to their room, saying, okay, now, enough funny business, Suchi. You're not running around on me anymore. We've got a show to plan out for tomorrow and a budget to go over. Let's fucking go. See you tomorrow, Molo.
See you tomorrow. Maybe I should make a budget. Okay, I've got 0 money, so I should spend that on. But then I
Why
can't.
don't you spend that 0 money on more money?
Forehead. Mm-hmm. This has been financial advice with Marlo and Sushi. And Squeakers the third.
Buy more money.
Come on.
Yeah, if you and your friend both put $20 in a box and you sell it to your friend for $30, then you both get a $10 profit or some shit.
Yep. Hold on, for and then they spend it. Yep.
You confused him.
Anyway,
So
Marlo
we're
pulls
hearing, like
out.
steam blows out of her ears because she's confused.
Marlo pulls out a bar of chocolate, but he cuts it in such a way that there's infinite
Oh
amounts
Christ,
of
not
it.
the chocolate. No, not the flashbacks.
I've had this chocolate for years.
Streams are gonna do numbers with the Tumblr crowd.
Oh, speaking of, I bought the tumbler, and I didn't realize that. So you know when you go to an amusement park or a theme park, there's like a little hole that you put a straw through. I didn't realize it wasn't fully sealed. Like it has the color of the sky thing on the side, but like there's a hole in the middle to put the straw through, so you can't I can't safely put in liquids because like if I don't know, if I do cartwheels or something or drop my backpack, you know, like it might spill out the top.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Mm-hmm. So basically it's not really usable as a travel mug.
Yeah, which is why I usually have one on my backpack. These days I really should just have 2 on my backpack. Yeah, that was my intention. And then, you know, like have it out, you know, have the color of the sky like out on the side in case anyone noticed. But I wasn't gonna do it like that one meme where someone was like, they said the shoelaces thing and the other person was like, don't ever say that to me in public. Which I was highly amused by. So
I want to get someone with that one day,
yeah.
just to see if they get it. And then if they know, then I get to lord over the fact that I can reveal their Tumblr history to the public.
Yeah.
I will drag you down to cringe hell with me. I saw on the cringe website. Go, what were you doing on the cringe website?
Well, congrats on
Alright,
your rest. Is there anything you'll need to update?
I think I used a single spell slot to cast sleep. Oh, and I need to update. I need to determine what spells I want to have prepared now.
Oh yes. Not to whatever the term is that I can't think of. Whatever the colloquialism is. I will say, last module was pretty light. It was like social. There were maybe 1-2 chances for combat, depending on how things went. This next one, there is sociableness, but I'm just gonna let you know there's probably gonna be some punchy. Like,
Good.
pretty
Thank God.
likely. Just for the record. So, get those just letting whoever the spellcasters are on the group know that I guess it's just Suchi, right? As far as utility
I
is
don't have shit.
concerned, like just letting you know. I'm excited.
The only thing I have to worry about on rests are hit dice. I think eventually I get this subclass gives me some features that are like once for long rest or something, but that's not for a while. Because rogues have such a gap in between their subclass features.
Oh, speaking of rogues, this has nothing to do with rogues, but in my other campaign that I'm a player in, my Stars Druid is now 10 Druid, 2 Light Cleric. So she has unlocked the ability to fly. I'm very excited.
Nice.
Alright, I can have I can prepare one more spell, and the question needs to be asked: Fireball or counter spell, and why is it Fireball?
Probably fireball.
Probably Fireball. You all are still technically you're addressing level 3 content, so I'm gonna say Fireball.
Yeah, we're not super likely to find many other casters right now,
Hey.
huh?
Remember when we were 2 levels higher in Saltmarsh and we fucking obliterated those guys with Shatter?
Which time?
The fight on the ship.
Well, they're saying which time because pretty
We
common.
did that so many times. That's so many times.
Well, yeah, but my point being, like, after a while, we would have had Shatter even if we were the base level.
Oh, I should adjust the party location. I'm a fool.
So yeah, Fireball would be good. There are a lot of points in Mad Mage so far where Fireball would have been really nice.
Yes.
Yep.
It's not my fault that you guys didn't coordinate and you both picked martial classes.
Oh man, I remember when Dolce used to be some sort of spellcaster.
It's hilarious to me that you kind of screwed yourselves over a little bit, because like not only are you both martial classes, but you're martial classes in a way that it's like one of you guys is exclusively ranged, so only one of you can really benefit from flanking.
Yeah.
So it's like you have very little in the way of AoE, you have very little in the way of like proper ranged options. And then even when you're in one-on-one like melee combat, you don't even get to fully abuse the like advantage from flanking like you could in Saltmarsh in a game where you will both also full cast ons.
I could possess someone and then flank.
You could, but you don't have all that much ability to like actually manipulate someone into doing that. If they are themselves
Oh, yeah,
already
true. Not
flanking,
yet.
then they would. If they are themselves already flanking, then they're probably attacking
Me.
one of you already.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
Yeah.
if you possess that person and then move them to flank, well, then on their turn they're just gonna move out of flanking position.
True.
I'm just sitting here counting my characters. I'm like, so Adastria's busy. DJ SoundCloud is technically, he just came from Waterdeep, but that was weeks ago, and he's like off on an island to the south. I'm like, what if I had Dolce die for the 3rd time? Who could I replace her with? Everyone's like, Lisa's busy. The Arbiter is also not equipped very well for this, as we learned when we did the investigative campaign. Oh man. And then when I finally, should Dolce survive till level 8, she's picking up Dark Vision, so
Yeah, that's so. make life a lot easier for you.
Yeah. All right, long rest's complete. It's bright and early in the morning, although as far as sunlight is concerned, it's difficult to tell really. Congratulations on making it to another day. I'll give you all the floor.
A new day, a new opportunity for adventure.
Good morning, Molo. Both Suchi and Squeak say in unison.
Good morning, Marlo and Marlo says in unison.
So creepy.
Disturbing.
I've never seen the mouths talk at the same time.
You've actually heard. You have barely heard the other mouths talk at all. It only very rarely makes sounds, or at least it very rarely makes like audible words.
That unsettles me.
Yeah, same.
You can hear it occasionally, like whispering or chuckling, but.
Well, Molo, talked to Squeak about it last night. I think we're gonna be packing up the show, which might be for the best. I don't think we even sold any tickets for today's show, so yay! Don't have to worry about refunds. No sales. Anyway, so we have that adventure lined up, right?
Yeah, it sounds like we could both use some money.
A little bit.
Could always find a target, but it sounds like we have some honest work today, so.
Wait, find a target as in like a target of assassination?
I think he means theft. He's playing a rogue after all.
I will pretend to narrow my eyes suspiciously at you.
Yeah, it sounds like we have a job. I guess she didn't technically say she was going to pay us, but I assume she will.
Oh, that is a good assumption. Huh, she didn't mention anything about financial recompensation for your, I guess we'll see what happens.
She will pay us in food. Which right now, in real life, I am quite hungry.
I'm so hungry.
If someone was like, you do me a favor and I'll pay you in like delicious pastries, I'd be like, you know what? Sure. Wait, how likely am I to die on this boat? You know what? I don't care.
I don't remember what the meme is, but I'm like, you son of a bitch, I'm in, is my reaction.
Yep.
I'm always a big fan of like any random thing and then just, you son of a bitch, I'm in.
I'm very easily, what's the word? Convinced to do things. It's very easy to twist my arm. Yeah. Oh, I'm incapable of making my own decisions. So the minute someone like sets it on the table, unless it's like the 10% chance that it's like, you know, when someone picks something for you and you get that instant feeling of, oh no, I didn't want that one. Like that's nice. It happens like 10% of the time, but the other 90% of the time, I'm like, thank God someone picked for me. All right, I'll do that.
Well, this is incredibly disappointing, but apparently that is a thing that they said in Rick and Morty, which means that it is possible.
Oh, yeah, that is true. I didn't want to be the bearer of bad news,
What?
but it is from Rick and Morty.
What? Wait, what's from the, you sound of, oh, it is. Okay. Well,
that's disappointing because like I've seen it used in a lot of really, really funny contexts, but Rick and Morty is incapable of humor, so...
Terrible news. That show you hate made an actually funny joke.
I love the terrible news ones. It's like that the person you hate actually has a good take. Like, oh man.
I would bet money that in the context of the actual show, it is not funny in the slightest.
Yeah, probably not.
I think the context that I saw it in was actually a Russian Badger video, so maybe I'll just have to go fall through all of his videos later, which is going to take hours, but... Whatever.
All right, I'm gonna swap out the music. I assume you all are making your way to. Well, actually, I will be totally ready, but is there somewhere else in the Radiant Citadel you'd like to visit before you make your way to the Concord Jewels, to the docks? There's the House of Convalescence if you're interested in healing, although looking at both of your health bars hovering above, below, or beside your characters, I don't think you need it.
We did just have a long rest.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to hit on some healers or something. Wait, I'm not playing in this game. If you wanted to, I don't know. If there's anything you need, otherwise, I'll probably start panning the camera over towards the docks.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that I need right now, and I don't think I have much in the way of money anyway. I've got 13 gold, which is not enough to buy anything, and Molo has literally nothing.
Don't worry.
I just remember I do have that nebulous amount of gems, whatever those are worth. I have like 5 gems.
Right, those. Note to self: kill Marlowe off sometime.
Much easier than just assigning a GP value to a handful of gems.
Oh yeah, actually. Oh, that sounds like a lot of work, actually. You know, I gotta like figure out. We gotta remember what color the gems were. Assign a color to your home plane of Rhombulus, and cross-reference that against existing jewels. You know. Unless someone does the research for me, or comes up with a random number that sounds good to me. At which point I'll say, yeah, that works for me. But yeah, theoretically, you don't have a lot of actual gold, so feel free to, I'll take you to the docks then.
Yeah, we can do shopping once we have actual money.
Boo.
Oh, I'm sorry, is Squeakers coming with you? Or, sorry, Squeakers the Third. It's not Squeakers the Third!
Yeah, Squeak is going to be coming with us.
Nice. All right. Let me just adjust a little bit so it's more in line with you all. Keep moving, you all. Note to self: get a different person working there because it feels like she's been working there 24/7. All right. Just as a courtesy, and just make a small talk. Just say, all right. Well, what far off land are you? Oh. Are the 3 of you headed off to today?
I think the same place. We were supposed to meet over back at the night market again.
Okay.
Did you get days off? I guess I've only seen you here 2 days in a row, but still.
Oh, I do, of course. My day off will be let's say it's tomorrow, just for. I'm just gonna say tomorrow. I guess I'm God here, and I deem it so. She'll say, "Oh yeah, my day off's tomorrow."
Like she's about to say, "I have a day off in 2 days," and then she just gets suddenly overpowered. And suddenly, like tomorrow. I don't know why I said that.
Strangest thing. It reminds me of this comic that I'm gonna send us in our Discord channel. It's I adore this comic. I reblogged it. I don't know if you might have seen it because honestly, I follow like over 1,000 blogs. But it's my favorite character, Shion from Kingdom Hearts, and she's talking with bestie Axel, and she's like, "Roxas must be working late today." Axel's like, "Hope Zigbar isn't giving him too hard of a time, right?" And then there's a bit of silence. And then she says, "I think we should unionize." God damn it, Shield! This is exactly why Zemnis, their boss, won't give you a chair. So I just love that she's like, "Oh, we should unionize," and Axel's like, "No."
All that means is that she's right and that they should unionize.
They should unionize.
Because Zemnis is actively like shutting down dissenting voices.
Mm-hmm.
Shion gets such a fucking raw deal.
She does. All right. Sorry, I was distracted. All right. So she does have a day off tomorrow, at which point, theoretically, that means if you come back here, it won't be this session. 2 sessions from now, I will presumably have a different token here for you all.
Whoa.
Also, for convenience, I was gonna have Kusa be here, but then you all wouldn't get your free breakfast, so I'll take you all over to that other map,
Wish I could get free breakfast in real life.
right? All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and hand wave the travel montage. You all have arrived at the Dinsing Day Market, or is it night? Is it perpetually night here? I think it's not. So it's early in the morning. Oh my gosh. Let me
I can only make a huge.
let me adjust that. There will be a canonical in-game explanation for this, but until then,
She just by default has enlarged permanently cast on her, and she just has to dispel it every time we go to a place. As far as I'm aware, I'm not like using a bigger token.
yeah, the map might be. The problem is a lot of these maps aren't. I'm sure that the size is off on this map.
Yeah, you probably had to resize us last time too,
Yes.
and I just forgot.
It's okay. The next two maps that you all are on are, I think, appropriately sized, so you shouldn't run into that problem for those two. But the ones after, the next one is okay. The one after that will have the permanent the instant enlarge reduce effect on squeaks. Okay, well, you made your way over. If there's anyone else you want to talk to, feel free to. But Kusa and Gaman are busy cooking up a storm over here. Man, I'm so hungry.
Yeah, same.
Well, might as well start day 2 of a lifetime supply of noodles.
It's breakfast time. You can't have noodles. You have to have dessert instead.
Nice. You know what?
Hey, can you make me a bowl of breakfast noodles?
Breakfast noodles. I'm now imagining maybe scrambled egg, but in long noodle form or something. I'm trying to think of something.
Egg noodles.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
You could also just do a thing where you have boiling water and then you just very slowly drizzle eggs directly into it, and it will poach them little by little, as pretty much right as it hits the water.
Fantastic. That sounds great.
I wouldn't know. I've never tried that, and it sounds weird, so I'm not sure that I want to, but it's a thing. It happens. People do it sometimes.
I see. Well, yes, Marlo went to get the noodles. Let me zoom out a little bit. Oh yeah, so I need to adjust Lamai. She should be here.
Yeah. Right.
All right. So, Kusa will say, good morning. What are you interested in today?
I hate to beat a dead horse, but I just get 2 more orders of taiyaki. I really like it, and also I keep forgetting the rest of your menu.
Works for me. And she will go ahead and get that going as I pull up the rest of her menu also.
Yeah. Squeaks will chime in and say sushi, we talked about it, the budget. We don't have that much money for this sort of thing. No, it's cool. Don't worry. We actually, I have a free lifetime supply of food from here.
On the house, she says as she plops down 2 orders of the taiyaki.
See? Suchi will take one and hand one to Squeak.
Okay.
She looks confused, but she eats it anyway.
So it's ever so slightly chilly this morning. It's not unbearably so. It's just crispy outside. And the nice, hot, warm taiyaki is the perfect temperature to balance that out. And you don't really feel cold as you're eating it.
You're killing me right now.
I'm sorry. I'm killing myself too. In addition to the taiyaki, she has for sale fish cakes, fresh whaling slug, diamond-throated carp, and shimmering vampire fish.
Fuck yeah.
All right. And then as for Marlo over there, is there anything Lamai will say, hey, hi, welcome back. What you in the mood for?
Can you make me some breakfasty noodles?
Breakfasty noodles? Ooh. Breakfasty noodles. Ah. Yeah, I can she thinks it over. I have to remember if she's vegetarian here. I think she was vegetarian here, right? Let's see. Tianmo noodles, handmade noodles, and fresh green vegetarian noodles. Dang it. All right. Ah, she'll say, well, I do have a new shipment of it, something interesting. It's called seitan. Would you be interested?
What is it?
It's a substitute for meat. Not a lot of places have it. So I am proud to say that Tianmo noodles will be the first in the Dinsing night market to feature it, which I need to change your location.
Sure. I'd love to try it.
All right. Party location. So she'll work on that for you. Dinsing. How do you spell this place? Oh, with a Y. Okay. Spelled it right. Yahoo. We're in business. All right, before long, she has so it is a bowl of noodles also. But on a little off to the side, you can kind of see there is they're kind of like not like strips of bacon. They're kind of like they're not fish cakes. Think of it like an amalgamation of the two. Actually, let me look up seitan real quick to make sure I'm not lying to you all. Yeah, it kind of looks like a flat. Yep, that's the shape I was thinking of. Oh my gosh, I can't look at this. It's making me hungry. So she'll say it's not exactly like bacon, but since we're vegetarian here, it's the best we've got. So she'll hand it over to you. I'm so hungry. I gotta pull you all out of this night market soon. My mouth is actively watering right now.
Marlo will eat the noodles and say, oh boy, that's good anyway.
I would like a full list of every food vendor's menus, please.
No, they don't even give me a full list.
Oh, good. Then you have to look up. You have to look up recipes.
Not in the pictures. No. Okay. Well, while you're over there, Kusa will say, all right, well, I've got Gaman here holding on the fort. I'm very excited to work something out. I heard Lamai has some sort of new deal going on, so I'm really trying to nip this in the bud and get my own good deal working out with Aunt Stelly, she'll say.
Is that the lady that you wanted us to help escort you to?
That's right. That's the very one. I hear she's a pleasure to work with. I hear she's got some, hopefully, working out the whole trade situation. Also, hopefully the Radiant Citadel's okay with it. But I would love to get some of her stuff in my shop.
Well, me, Molo, and Squeak are here to help.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
All right, so she's got a little satchel with her. She'll hug her son goodbye despite his protests, and she'll join your party.
Yay! New player character.
Sidekick.
I walk up to Kusa Zangoon and press Y and change to playing asshole. What's her moveset?
Let me take a look.
Is she a Jedi? Is she a Gunner?
I'm kind of curious, actually. I'm going to take a look. We'll take... Oh. Huh. Whoa. Okay. Wait. Bio and info. Oh. Interesting. I'm probably going to take some creative liberties with what she's got going on, because honestly, it isn't very inspiring. So perhaps now she'll be a gunner. You know, she's got like, what is the thing Diddy Kong has? Like little coconut pistols or whatever. Has to be food related, but not too food related, because my mouth is watering again.
Feel that.
A garrote made out of sausage legs. All right, well, let me find that spider.
That's a magic item.
All right, anything else you'll need from the night market before I take you all over? Basically, you're going to hop in the Concord Jewel, quote unquote, go back to the Radiant Citadel, hop off on the docks. You're not going to go through customs because kind of like, you know, when you have a layover at an airport, unless you're SOL and for some reason you have to leave to get to the next terminal, even though you're already past security, it sucks. Air travel. But yeah, anything else?
I think I'm good.
I think I'm good.
Okay. I'm gonna switch to the travel and music, and I'll take you all to the next map, and I'll probably read off some things. First, travel music. And as a quick palette cleanser, back to the Radiant Citadel. I gotta take Kusa over there too. Oh, and I gotta put you all on the correct side. Over here.
Okay, good call.
Do any of you need a break before I turn the page?
I think I'm good.
I think I'm good.
Okay. Your pilots will tell you, we are now departing for God's breath, everyone. Please remain seated at all times and keep your arms and legs inside the Concord Jewel at all available moments. And let me see if I can pull up the crystal colors, because I think that's a nice color. So previously, you were riding a ruby Concord Jewel as the land of Siabsunko. Their Concord Jewel is ruby. Now that you're on your way to God's breath, your jewel looks like jasper. Let me double check what jasper looks like for my own benefit. Oh, kind of like reddish and warm and orangey. A nice, like, amber. What's this color? Like sandstone? Not sandstone. Well, it looks nice. So again, we got the warm color Concord Jewel for you all. And you take your seats with Squeak and Kusa. And before long, again, you're elevated into the air. The night-ish sky around you, the purple will disappear, and it looks like it's probably early in the day. You see a nice big blue sky, not a cloud to be seen. The sun is shining bright. I don't know if Marlo, did you have a sun on your previous land? Before, you know.
Probably, yeah.
Probably. All right. Well, it's nice to see the sun again, because it was most of the light, I believe, was emanating from the Radiant Citadel, like the giant crystal itself. So it's nice to see the sun again. Also, it's nice to see Valexion in chat again. Hello, welcome back. Anything that you all want to say to your pilot, or to Squeak, or to Kusa before I take you all to the next map? Oh, and I gotta adjust our location.
Can't think of anything.
Marlo drops his key card out of the sky.
Oh, Christ. All right, the magical key card that returns to your hand, technically, you know, for a brief moment, it felt like it wasn't going to return, but then it's back in your pocket. Would you have pockets on Marlo?
Yeah, he has pockets.
Okay.
That never gets old.
Oh my god.
He does this so often, Squeak. That's gonna get annoying.
It's nice to see the sun again, or so you think. The D&D equivalent Pokemon's Groudon appears. I am getting ideas now. I will have to
Yeah,
save later in this book.
I said that'd be a hell of a boss.
Yeah. Get primal forms in there. Have the whole sunny day situation. Oh, wait. Is there a spell that works like... There's not a spell that works like sunny day, right? Like a concentration spell that increases the power of your fire spells? Or like some sort of subclass?
No, I mean there's stuff like daylight and such, but I
Mhm.
don't think it has any impact on fire damage.
Yeah. All I can think
And
of
water isn't a damage type in D&D.
I'm thinking about... I'm like brainstorming a paladin subclass now that has an aura that increases like... I guess paladin or sorcerer subclass with an aura that increases the power of elemental effects.
Mhm.
Oh, let me see if I have a description for you all for this next area. Your previous adventure was called Salted Legacy, and it is my pleasure to announce that you are now starting the adventure called... Well, actually, I won't reveal it just yet. You know how like when you like start like an episode, like the title doesn't show up at the beginning. Usually what happens in, like, for example, if it's an episode of Doctor Who, you'll meet a nice, normal person, and then some alien situation will happen, and then they'll die, and then the credits will roll. So I won't reveal the name just yet. But just give me a moment. I'm going to see if there is a description for me to read. Okay. I think I've got something. So this is something, imagine it could be me saying this. It could be Kusa Zangun saying this. And basically she'll say, so we're headed to the town of Promise, where the annual Awakening Festival is underway. The streets will be alive with vibrant music. It is a wonderful time, a wonderful festival. The history of the land is actually recounted through song, and musicians play instruments of many kinds. You've got the percussion, you've got a few woodwinds. Their performances melt together as passersby join in during choruses, uniting the entire community in a single collective celebration. And before long, as you descend, you can actually see the town of Promise below, with people gathered in the streets dancing around. So I will go ahead and take you all over there in just a moment. Let's see. Gotta make sure all your tokens are here because I think... So 2 of you are here, but I need to bring... Oh, none of you all are here. Oh. Trick
Alexion,
with
what's your
artificers.
fun trick for with artificers?
What's that meme like? Oh, wizards hate this. One trick with artificer. Actually, in my campaign that met the other day, we accidentally got sent back 250 years into the past, so artificers haven't been invented yet. So our artificer player is very excited because she's thinking she could invent artificers.
Neat.
We'll see if that's the case or not. All right, so I copied over your tokens, but I also brought over the sign that says Passage of Respite, which is, I think, the name of the place, like the dock area. So that's just here on the map. Alright, let me pull up my music notes to see what I'm using here. Alright. Gonna swap out the music. Oh, let's zoom out here. All right, your tokens. I might. Hopefully, you can still control them. She'll be on the bottom left.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is a cute map.
Yes, thank you. So this map is by Hold on, I gotta see what's on the channel. What does it say? Twitch.tv/Captain Troy Handsome. I want to get the name right because there's a name I'm not very familiar. I mean, so I actually support them on Patreon. for $1 a month. Mukwewa maps, which is why there's no like, like the what are they called? The watermarks. So the next map will have a watermark, but this one does not. One of the village ones. Apparently, if you upgrade, which I did not, there's a lot of like, there can be like a fire and ice. A lot of fun variants for this map. All right, let's see what this artificer trick is. Step 1, create 2 spell rot tattoos. Oh, I forgot about those tattoos. I've only been running the tattoos in my second Strahd campaign. I gotta remember to put that on the table for like y'all or anyone else. With Find Familiar, summon 2 hawks. The hawks are separate from the magic item, freeing up to make 2 more items. Okay, 2 bags of holding. Oh boy. When I see the word bag of holding, when I see the word 2 bags of holding, oh boy. Instruct 1 hawk to hold theirs in a way so it remains open and fly to an enemy. Oh. Instruct the other hawk to hold their bag of holding rolled up. Oh. 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 Fly to the first bag of holding. Step 3, grab popcorn. As he enrages. Interesting. Alright. Note to self, only give out 1 bag of holding. Just kidding, I don't.
I've seen something similar proposed by creating an arrow
Yeah,
that had
portable hole
had
and
a portable hole and a bag of holding, so that like when it impacts the target, the bag of holding would go into the portable hole, essentially creating a like very small, very localized and very temporary black hole, instantly just obliterating whatever thing it is that you hit with it.
yeah.
If your DM allows you to do that even once, that is setting a terrible precedent that you as a player should abuse the hell out of. Meanwhile, on the other side of it, if you're a DM and one of your players tries to do this, you need to shut that down immediately, because that is an exploitable loophole that those players are legally obligated to exploit the hell out of.
Or tell them, I know what you're trying to do, and I'll let it work. Once.
But then they're just going to start arguing that it should work again later. And before long, you've got the fucking communal rail cannon.
Well, that never works. In order for that to work, your DM has to sign on to it.
Ignore the laws of physics completely for the commoner railgun.
Well, you have to go by hard D&D rules, ignoring reality, up until the very last moment, at which point you then say, well, if this happened in real life, it would be moving at 8,000 miles an hour, so it should. So anyway, we start hiring commoners around this place.
D&D has moved away from the concept of hirelings well before any of us started playing, I believe. But yeah, hiring mercenaries used to be like a base game concept. Like that was one of your avenues of progression. You'd like get enough money adventuring, and then you would hire mercenaries to like add some extra beef to your party, and then you'd go take on higher level shit. And then, statistically speaking, the mercenaries are more likely to be the ones that die than you.
Right.
That was also back in the day where the gameplay loop was exclusively pretty much you go into a dungeon, you clear it out, you get a bunch of treasure, and then you leave because your treasure was itself the experience points.
Yeah.
So you would also have at least one hireling who was just your mule, who just like carried around your stuff.
Yeah, you got a little entourage.
Yep.
That's how I felt playing Fire Emblem, actually, because like they're like, "Oh, the armies are all healed up." I was like, "What? I thought it was just us 15 people. What do you mean? There's like 200 people behind us?"
Yeah. Yeah, the first Fire Emblem game that said that while I was playing, I was like, "I'm sorry, what?" I thought we were just acknowledging a war in which every army is composed of a maximum of like 20 people.
Yeah, our little groups.
At least like 3 houses makes it like, yeah, mechanically you can see there's an actual army here now.
Yeah, I'm excited for that because since I've finished, now that my engagement is over, I am planning to start Fire Emblem Three Houses very soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I have you all seen that Eggman the Eggman there's like the Sonic live dub meme where Eggman's just like, I miss my wife, Tails. I miss my wife. Like that's how I feel. Like not playing Engage.
I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot.
Yeah, there, that's what the line was.
What are you two fucking talking about?
I love that one actually. Did you see that poll on Tumblr? It was just 2 options, but it was like completely blank.
Yeah.
I did not. I don't see most polls on Tumblr. I can't do it. I can't see it on my phone still.
Well, it was not to spoil. Well, I guess that the poll's over. Technically, the poll was based on you would just be made fun of based on, well, not in a mean way, not in a mean-spirited way, but based on which option you chose. I chose the second option, which was the one that wasn't on top. And under the poll is just the screenshot of Eggman saying, "What the fuck are you two talking about?" Which I love. I don't think it was even captioned. It was just Eggman walking in.
Yep. Love that. I'm always a big fan of the reaction images that are just devoid of text. You just have to know. So D&D though, right?
The who, huh?
D&D, yes. Welcome to the Town of Promise. Last time I heard of a town called Promise, it was a Series 7 Doctor Who episode, or late Series 6. They go to America. Well, they go to America a few times, but they go to a western town named Promise, and aliens are involved, as aliens are always involved. Oh, I'm not saying they're aliens here. I don't mean to spoil anything. I'm not going to say anything. I should just shut up now.
Post your theories in the chat about which particular NPC is the alien.
All right, things I need to practice more. Again, so there's people around. You see stands, actually. So you'll see that there are stalls throughout. I wish they were more colorful and more actual. I almost pulled up, like, I have this bench, I think, or a table. I have like a table in here, but whatever. Anyway, there are stalls throughout the festival. You'll see people are selling local crafts. You'll see that there are people selling musical instruments. There are people playing musical instruments. You see some street food stalls. Again, my mouth is watering, so I hope we don't go to many of those. There's a lot going on. Kusa is taking in the sights. You can tell that she's probably trying to take and gather ideas for the Dinsing Night Market herself. But yeah, you all are free to move around the cabin.
Okay, so this is the Town of Promise.
Sounds promising.
All right, so I'm removing you from the campaign. Thanks for playing. Goodbye.
Whip Marlowe. Well, Squeak, it's just going to be you and me going for. I think it's time that you learn how to be a frontline fighter now. Oh god. They're multiplying.
Oh, good thing that fireball's gonna come in handy, right?
Yep. One of your mutations. You just you could just mitosis.
Alright, while this is happening, I'm just gonna have Kusa do the NPC slow walk over to the other NPC.
Well, I was about to ask who Kusa was looking for, but I guess she's just kind of gonna go off on her own.
Wow, Braylif, thank you for the follow. Oh, excuse me, sorry, did I made you VIP in here, you weren't even following?
Look, we reached the follower goal, guys.
It's a followers goal, everyone.
I saw that number. I saw that I wasn't following. I'm like, hey, you guys want to see something anticlimactic?
Oh, what the hell? You've been in the chat for like 3 streams. Why did you not follow until now?
I don't know.
There are no words. There's no bingo sheet.
did it!
We did it!
Yeah!
We reached the goal!
We reached the
60 balls.
goal. I'm like, oh, our followers goal is met. I heard the sound for someone following. I wonder who it could.
Amazing.
You know, I
So,
wasn't sure about you guys at first, but now I want to see these streams when they happen. So I'm going to subscribe so that I get notified when you guys are online.
Thanks. Yep, hit that bell and yeah.
Oh, well, let's not get carried away.
Well, thankfully, depending on who you're looking at, the bell is automatic. So now that you've followed, you should probably uncheck the bell if you don't want the notifications each time I go live.
If I unfollow and then refollow, is it going to play the followers goal met again?
You know what? I don't think so. I'm not exactly sure. I just, it's wonky like that.
He just gets permanently locked out of meeting that goal now.
Soft lock.
I can never hit the goal again. Any of my goals ever again.
Yep. He needs to start a new channel.
We have fun here.
NPC.
So
Mm-hmm.
what's the what was the incentive for this goal?
Incentive for this goal?
Yeah, the follow goal.
Oh, so all right. Honestly, the incentive for this goal was just like, so I wanted to update the goal because it was over the 50, and Twitch was like, "Oh, you should do 70," and I was like, "Well, that seems a little high." And I'm not gonna do the funny number because I'm a coward, so I'm just gonna do a nice 60. We need one more, and hopefully someone will come in, see that we're one away, and smash that goal.
There's not even a thing that we unlocked for hitting this.
I can promise you all, if I say yes to the affiliate thing, I have 2 emotes like ready. I mean, I think I might have mentioned that before. Yeah, there we go. 2 emotes, yay! For if work lets me become affiliate, yay!
Yahoo!
Woohoo!
All right, let me see the Doctor Who meme that Velixion has in here. All right, NPC has 2 hearts. Players, are you a Time Lord? NPC, nah, I just have an extra heart as a result of a transplant. Normal D&D stuff. Player, the first heart transplant patient was in the 1960s. This is France. This is France during the era of enlightenment. NPC starts sweating. Player 2, how do you know about future medical breakthroughs too?
I know one also sweats.
Well, you see, I just really, as a DM, I would love to put content in France, because, as I always say, eat the rich and, if you look at the wage disparities now, it's just like France. Life imitates art. So this is not out of the question. Also,
what I'm hearing is it's time to get choppy with a billionaires.
It is. It always is. Actually, what was the last time I saw guillotine? Oh, I was on YouTube, and someone had a compilation of crazy moments from the Three Musketeers movie with Donald, Goofy, and Mickey. Yeah, there's a whole ass guillotine in there. Donald almost dies.
The movie's pretty interesting.
I haven't seen the whole movie, but with the clips I saw, I was highly amused, and I kind of want to watch the movie.
You should. It's fun.
Ah, excellent. All right, I'll put it on the ever-increasing list. All right, I'm gonna keep moving Kusa.
Well, might as well go follow Kusa, see who it is that we're helping on me. Man, this job was both easy and boring.
Did we talk about payment on the way, Marlo whispers?
I didn't. I was hoping you would.
Well, It might be too late now.
Well, hold on. Let me move her back just 5. Let me just move her back 5. I don't know why anybody would want to eat royalty. I like sweets, but they're just far too rich. Someone who loves dessert, I appreciate that joke.
I also have a sweet tooth.
I'm like instantly zooming in on Marlowe's like mouth. I'm like, do you?
He's got 2 teeth. He's got 2 mouths, so it's pretty easy to imagine at least one of them being interested in sweets.
Change this dang goal now. Thanks, Brayla.
I'm just making you strive to be better.
You could stand to improve a little bit. So, Kusa, who is it that you're looking to meet?
Kusa like eyes this lady who's like 10 feet away from her, but then turns back towards you because, you know, you technically talked to her before she got within talking range of the NPC, as I allowed you to be. So she'll say, yes, I'm here to meet with Aunt Deli. She's a savvy operator with an honest reputation, a soft heart, and a talent for hearing a bit about everyone's business. She's a trader and a skimmer boat pilot. She's never been afraid to go her own way and knows much about the land of God's breath where we're in. Again, this is the town of Promise. They're having their awakening festival, and we're in the land of God's breath. It's a pretty cool name, if I don't say so myself.
Squeak pops up and says, "Did you just read her dating profile to us?"
She quickly puts her phone away. She'll say, "No." Look, ever since insert son's name here, his father died, it's been pretty lonely, all right? Gammon. That was the kid's name, Gammon.
I support your lifestyle, Kusa, but I'm not 100% certain if it was necessary to hire a bodyguard and escort for your first date.
No,
Speaking of
it's
being
not a
hired,
date.
are we being paid for this?
Paid? Of course. Yes. Paid. Actually, let me double check the pricing.
Squeak visibly breathes a sigh of relief.
Oh, while I'm looking this up, DM. This campaign will take place on a train. Oh man, actually that sounds exciting. Player 1. Oh no, they're gonna railroad the plot. Player 2. It's okay, we already derailed it. DM. What? Players, what? Oh man. Have you all heard of a board game called oh no, what is it called? Cult Express. Cult Express. It's I think you're trying to rob a train or something, but you take your moves at the same time. You like put down cards to like quote unquote program your moves, and then you all take your turns at the same time. It has a little cute train that you move your people onto. It's not my game personally, but that's a cute game. I'm like in the mood now to like fight like on a train. Like, have you all at least seen Uncharted 2? When you're fighting on a train, that's like iconic. It's an iconic scene.
I have not seen or played anything about Uncharted.
Oh, all right. Well, there's a fun train.
I've seen a little bit, but not much.
Something Ruby.
Oh, right. Yeah, they do fight on a train a few times on Ruby. Like volume something. I do need to watch Snowpiercer. Like either the original one or the new one. Because that has like Chris Evans in it, right?
Not sure.
I also need to watch Knives Out anyway. Speaking of mysteries that I thought of, because when we talked about trains, I was thinking about Murder on the Orient Express, which I read in 2019, 2020, and then I saw like the first half hour of the movie. I want to finish it. Are we getting paid for this? Your payments continue to exist. All right. So first of all, how much money's in your wallets? I am hearing a 0 and like a 13.
Yep.
Was your only prize the lifetime of meals from the stalls from last module?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So, Kusa will say, "Oh, well, since you're my favorite customers, I figured I'd give you 50 gold each." She looks over at Squeaks. 33.33 gold each. Well, actually, if it's
Squeakers didn't help with the job at all. So... Oh wait, this job she did.
Oh, this, yeah.
She is white heel. What are you talking about?
She pulls out a Glock.
She's done as much as the rest of us.
Anyway, that was out of character.
I mean, yeah, my response was also out of character.
Mhm.
I'm not great at doing voices. I'm trying, dang it.
All right, so she will award the party 100 gold for successful. How do I phrase this? Passage to and back. To Citadel.
So effectively, it's 50 gold for each player, then.
Yes.
Yeah, 25 each here, 25 each back.
All right. So should we add 25 now?
Yeah, she's good for it. She'll duck in behind a tree, actually. She'll and then before long she'll reemerge, and she has your gold. So she'll hand you each 25 gold.
Is there money behind that tree?
No, it's just whenever you go traveling, you always
Start chopping down the tree.
you always want to have your money in discreet locations. And she gives like a wink with both of her eyes.
Oh, interesting. I just keep mine in my hat.
I keep mine in my mouth.
Try to take it from me.
Well, I don't want your money, that's for sure.
Just try and take it from me.
Yeah,
did I just hear you say that you have it in your fucking
Anyway,
mouth?
we should get on with this job.
No, I'm with him. Did you just say you kept it in your mouth? Isn't that incredibly unsanitary? You don't know where the monies have been.
You don't know where this mouth has been.
I'm gonna go now and talk to Aunt Sally.
The mouth laughs.
All right.
Alexion, I would rather not have that information, actually. Lightning, please do not answer this.
Okay. Sorry, I'm writing down stream notes 148:30 for the Braylove's comment, whatever it is. I think I have purged it from memory. I actually literally don't remember what. Oh, okay. All right. So I just remember now. We have fun here. All right. Let me turn back to the page. All right. Aunt Deli will greet Kusa with open arms. And she'll say, "How's my favorite customer?" You feel like there's a lot of favorite customer terminology being thrown around. It's definitely not because... Have you all seen that Christmas holiday movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger called Jingle All the Way?
Nope.
I've heard of it.
You've heard of it. Okay, so at the very beginning of the movie, he's like it's the classic Hallmark... JP's not here. It's the classic Hallmark movie scenario where he cares so much about his work and his job that he doesn't make it in time to see his son's concert or recital or play or whatever it was. I wasn't paying attention. But to each of his customers, he always says, "You're my number one customer," and then he'll hang up and take another call and say, "Oh, you're my number one customer." That's the vibe that at least one of these two is going for.
Yeah, I mean, I figured they were both doing that.
Wait, sorry, Brayliff, you said you have seen it or haven't seen it?
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute, memes. Interesting. Well, which is how we consume content these days anyway. People will be like, "Oh, you know about... Wait, you said you didn't play Three Houses." I'm like, "Yeah, but I know like this person dies, or I know this meme. I know about the fish in that game." Yeah. So osmosis. Okay, but yeah, they hug each other. And Kusa will say, "Well, me and my gang here, we were hoping to strike a deal with you." Aunt Deli will reply, Oh, you're talking business. Well, you should enjoy the festival first. How does that sound?" And she will gesture towards where people are dancing, even though they might not visibly be dancing on the map. So gesture towards some stalls. This is the point of the game where you can totally go and do other things, or you can just stand here looking at her, and then I will progress the story. It's really up to you. I don't care either way. So, you know, like maybe she's dancing in place a little. She's like, oh, you're trying to talk business? Well, why don't you have some fun first? Then we can talk after.
Squeak whispers to Suchi and Molo and says, well, we hired as muscle to intimidate her into a deal?
What a genius idea.
The DM's response suggests no, but also the DM's words can never be trusted.
I'll pull up the video for you. I guess in a bit. All right. So I assume you're just gonna stay here and facilitate this transaction.
Sounds like a plan to me. I didn't have all that much interest
Okay.
in running around.
That's okay. I feel like you all got your fill, technically, of stands and the like. I mean, from the Dinsing Night Market, so it's fine with me.
Just don't want to spend all night thinking about food.
That is true. Okay. So as let me see. As the Oh no. Thank you for making the clip. Oh, do you mind if I post this in chat?
Oh, yeah.
I'll go ahead and do that. Okay. So as the two are going in to make a business transaction, you hear part of the crowd begins another verse of the classic Awakening song. But you'll actually see that 4 people wearing the garb of farm folk wander into their midst. Which means I should probably move some people around because, you know, there's like... You know, since you're not interested in the stance, you know, there might be some people dancing here, maybe some people off like this and that. Totally not surrounding you, by the way. I don't want to spend all night thinking about food. A stray rat drags a pizza bite. No, there's a new pizza place that opened. I should not talk about this, but there's a new place that opens up near me. I'm craving so bad, but like every time I wake up, like I'm like, oh, there's not time to get it because I got to get to work, you know? Anyway. So yes.
A stray rat drags pizza by you. Please, we've established your name is Squeak.
Yeah, right here. All right. So yes, 4 people wearing the garb of farm folk wander into their midst. Let me just move them right. Well, they're a little too close. Right here. Rather than singing, they stare blankly. Then they surge forward into the celebrants, raising rusty farming implements. And with that, the celebrants start screaming as they are set upon by these farm people holding rusty farming implements. Yes. And I'll probably ask you all for initiative.
Hell yeah. Fuck, how the hell does Squeak walk again?
Believe it's a bonus action to command her to do something. Otherwise, she can only dodge and move.
That's about right. Let me just read over the stuff real quick anyway, just to be sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to remove your previous things for me.
Oh.
What's up?
We didn't roll for Marlowe's mutation on that rest, so I'll do that now.
Oh god, you're supposed to mutate after every long rest.
Oh yeah, can you
After every rest period, I'm pretty sure.
can you describe that for the class?
I will once I roll it. Where is it? I have the table somewhere. I think it's pinned. Yes, here we go. So, Marlowe, as you might be able to tell, is some kind of mutant dude, and we gave him a homebrew feat where at the beginning, or well, whenever he takes a rest, I roll on a table to determine what damage type his unarmed strikes deal. So I'm going to roll a d30, like we all have lying around. 6. So that's a piercing damage. Well, that makes perfect sense. I don't even have to justify that. Oh, and he's also resistant to the damage type that he rolls.
Aha!
So I will set his mutation type to piercing.
Well, good news. Your rolls are doing better than theirs are. I'm gonna have one NPC have the lair initiative count of 20. And I'm probably gonna add you. Almost ready to get started. I just have to roll one last NPC's initiative, and then we'll start with the NPCs. I just have to adjust it so that it has whisper toggle. Oof. Okay. All right, we're at the top of initiative. The NPCs are going to scream and they're going to run. Let's go. Actually, I think is it more exciting if I rolled? Nope, no, I'm going to do this. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And by run, I mean they're just going to take their normal speed. And Marlowe, you're up. Oh, before you take your turn, you'll hear Aunt Deli say something. Well, she'll say, no, wait, I recognize them. Don't kill them. They're not behaving like themselves, she'll say. Whether you believe her or not, Marlowe, you're up.
Just 1 second, I gotta take a screenshot. All right, Marlowe will, hearing the order or the request, will nevertheless, well, they're pretty far away. How the hell are they? He'll charge in. I was gonna and draw a wooden sword, seemingly a training weapon. Nevertheless, he's going to lunge at this first villager with it.
Right.
Oh, well.
I assume it's the 11?
Yep.
All right. It is unfortunate. The farmer will knock your scimitar away with one of their farming implements.
Yeah. Marlowe kind of trips and falls on his face. And he stands up and says, "That was a warning shot." And
Kusa and Aunt Deli look at each other as you say that.
And hold on, I was right. Yeah, 5, 10. He will use his bonus action to disengage and take a step backward, because that's the rest of his movement.
Okay. Next up then is Sushi.
Oh, wait. 1 second. So did I hear correctly that we're trying not to kill these guys?
That's at least what Aunt Deli is saying. She recognizes some of them. She's insinuating. She's perpetuating. She's insisting that they're just not acting like themselves.
At risk of trivializing a fight, I'm gonna cast Sleep.
Ooh.
I'm gonna target this point in space specifically
Okay.
because it hits up to a 20-foot radius.
Mhm.
So 24 hit points worth of Falmor have to fall asleep
All right. So
in ascending order from health if they have different health values.
All right. I'll go ahead and put this one to sleep, and I'll also put this one to sleep, and also knock them prone as they like sway to and fro, and then they collapse to the ground. Their rusty farming implements collapsing on the ground next to them.
All right.
Nice work.
So Suchi pulls off his hat, taps the rim of the hat, and then holds it up into the air and says, "Sleep!" And then a single dove flies out of the hat, flies forward over the Falmors, and then as it passes over, a plume of feathers descend upon the Falmors, and 2 of them fall asleep in the process.
Nice.
Well, I did what I could do. Squeak, it's up to you now, I guess. So I'm going to use my bonus action to command Squeak to move and attack, hopefully non-lethally, I guess. Squeak is gonna go, but I was just checking on speed. What is it? Okay, it's the same as mine. Squeak is gonna go 1, 2, 3. Honestly, probably already. She literally could have attacked from where she was. Whatever. And so Squeak is going to attack this first Falmor. Hopefully non-lethally. You could do that with magic, right?
Rules is written, no, but like
no, but what kind of magic are you trying to use? Or is
It just has a basic attack. It is like a magical basic attack.
Yeah, if it's a magical basic attack, I'm willing to allow it for that.
Works for me. Called Magical Sparks. Oh boy, that's a crit.
Oh! Congratulations on the first crit tonight.
Yay! Go me.
So I'll go ahead and put... How do you spell squeaks? Is it with 2 E's or is it EA?
It's just squeak. I'll spell it in chat.
Okay. Aha.
Squeak.
Okay, got it.
So Squeak is going to do a little flourish with her wand, point it at this Falmor, and she's going to say, "Magic Missile!" Off in the distance, Tucci calls out, "Squeak, we talked about this." Squeak just shoots back. "Let me dream, Suchi." And then rolls maximum damage.
non-lethal.
Non-lethally, I'll put the symbol.
14 non-lethal damage, puncturing a hole clean through this Falmor's chest cavity.
All right, and they are down.
I would expect so. All right, that's going to be the end of my turn.
All right, let's see who's actually up. All right, next up is the soul conscious farmer. Is going to like shamble over, like kind of like swaying back and forth. 5, 10, 15, 20, and then turn to Marlowe and attempt to strike you. Pay no attention to this. It's not a scimitar, but it's basically think of it like, it's probably like it's a farming implement, yes.
Yeah.
It's 5 slashing if a 17 hits.
Yep, that'll hit. I'll use Uncanny Dodge to make it a glancing blow.
Wait, what? You have that at 5? I thought that was a 7 thing.
Nope.
God,
7 is evasion. Not to be confused.
rogues are stupid.
But they don't have spells.
Neither do fighters.
True.
Fighters don't get a reaction that lets them cut damage in half.
No, they just get more health.
Playing a rogue and then taking defensive duelist. Actually, I guess that would be superfluous because they both just use your reaction. You don't get like multiple. You don't get like a set number of each pole combat.
Right. It's kind of like why I was thinking about not getting parry on Dolce, but then because reactions are kind of tied up for her.
Assuming you're playing a game in which you can see the roll like ours, you could use defensive duelist when it would make the difference between not getting hit at all, and then.
Oh yeah. Good point. God, that'd be so annoying then as a DM. It's like, oh great. I guess they didn't get hit. I guess they got hit by the attack, so they don't get to use defensive duelist. Now they're just uncanny dodging anyway. God, it would be so tanky. Anyway, that's gonna be my new character on the next campaign.
Okay.
Can we unban the lucky feat? I
No.
promise I won't use it.
I am not unbanning the lucky feat, but I appreciate you for asking.
Hey, can Marlo get those cool ghost anklets that let me walk through all?
Absolutely not. You are not getting the willow wrista whips, whatever they were called.
That one was fun.
That was hilarious, actually.
Yeah, so in one of our other campaigns, Lightning gave us an item where it was like a pair of anklets that you could equip, and then like once per long rest or something, or proficiency bonus times per long rest or something, you can just walk through walls and creatures as if you were incorporeal. And then in the very first adventure we did after that, we were storming a castle, where, as far as I understand it, like a good half of the thing was supposed to be finding a way in.
Mm-hmm.
But I just had my gorilla companion phase through the wall and just open the drawbridge.
Yeah, it wasn't even you. It was your gorilla companion. Yeah, in my defense, it was because
and then I realized, maybe I.
It's because I lassoed two one-page mage things together, and the second one was the fort at Lake Ire or whatever it was with the wall situation. But then before that, there was a wisp in like the module, and then I was like, well, what do wisps do? Well, they can do this. Oh, here, I'll give you this ability. So it was totally unplanned. All right, I'm going to have Antelli move, and she'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and she will non-lethally strike this farmer. With a 17 for 3 bludgeoning.
Non-lethally bash their head in with a club.
At which point, NPCs are going to cower and hide, and while that's happening, Marlo, you're up.
All right. Marlo will stand here to flank the farmer and will once again attempt to strike them with his training sword.
All right, that will hit. Christ. That 18.
Yep.
Your lord.
You said this is non-lethal, right?
Yep.
Gonna
Okay.
non-lethally snap their fucking neck.
Yeah, because for the record, you're dealing 18. This one had 6 health left, and their maximum health was 9. So...
I think we've talked about this before. It's not... The overkill damage probably doesn't apply to...
non-lethal?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. And... with that, declare you all victorious. Let's see what's going on over here.
Oh.
Bit of a intro-y fight, but I'm sure the next one will be balanced accordingly. But the sleep was good. The sleep was real good.
Yeah.
Which, let me see how long that lasts for.
I didn't think that I would find so much joy in using sleep, but it is surprisingly fun.
Yeah.
Duration 1 minute. No save associated with it. They're just conked out for a minute.
Yeah, I like that it's not based on a D20 roll. It's not based on their save. It's based on how high you roll for all the dice.
Yep. It has an interesting way of scaling into higher difficulty fights, because if I'm dead set on no, I need to knock one guy out, I can orient it in a way that it's centered entirely on one person, and it's 24 hit points worth of that guy. If that guy's got 24 max hit health or less.
Well, it's also current health, not max health.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Nice. But then, of course, also you can just cast it at higher levels, and then it adds extra dice to your pool to roll.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it scales very well, but it's still handy to have around.
Yeah, it doesn't scale great, but it does have the ability to scale a bit. I mean, it's a level 1 spell. What are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Right. With the last farmer defeated, the locals slowly returned to tend to the wounded, as the farmers did get a few hits in on the crowd before they separated. So I'll have them slowly mill back in.
What was up with that? You said you recognized these guys?
Yeah.
What are they doing attacking us?
Aunt will she'll rub her chin and she'll say, "Yeah, I know all of them. Not sure what's going on." She kind of makes eye contact with a few other of the locals, and they're also looking over why would they attack us like that? They're all.
Do they actually have the
confused.
glowing red eyes in universe?
Oh yes, sorry. Any character who engages the farmers sees their eyes swirl with crimson, resembling bloody, unshed teardrops. Interesting.
Marla will say, "Well, based on their eyes, I'm guessing they're not in their right mind." Unless it's normal for people around here to have red eyes.
No.
Don't be insensitive, Mola.
You look over and literally everyone else has normal looking, brown middle, white outside. Not a red eye to be seen.
Weirdos. Marla says, "No."
You hold it here, folks. Brown eyes are normal, and everything else is not. Tell yourself, what color eyes do you guys have? Gray, green, blue, normal, hazel.
Let's see. Is there anything you want to do before the two farmers that are on the bottom left wake up, because sleep only lasts a minute?
Should we tie them up?
Probably a good idea.
Should we kill them? Wait, I'm not a player.
Should we kill them? The DM, who definitely doesn't continuously play evil characters.
Look, I got nothing.
I'm pretty... I don't actually know if I have... let's see... I've got a Scholar's pack. I don't think I actually have rope on me.
Milo, you got rope on you?
No. I don't think I could afford a full dungeoneering pack or whatever. I think I'd barely enough gold for a rapier and thieves' tools.
Fantastic. Okay, we don't have any way to restrain them, so Molo, use that lobster claw and start breaking legs.
You gotta cut the that calf muscle, whatever it's called, the Achilles heel. Oh god, oh no.
Yeah, we're just gonna sever their fucking Achilles tendon. I don't want these assholes moving ever again.
Well, what I can do is knock them unconscious.
It seems superfluous right now. A little redundant.
Yeah, but I mean, when they wake up, they'd probably take longer to wake up from that.
Right. Instead of a minute, it'd be 1 to 3 hours, or 1 to 4 hours, whatever it is.
Yeah, 1d4 hours.
I'm about to wake them up, but any last minute preps stuff before?
Keep
Well, I
habits.
guess. Well, first Marlo will bend down and will like open one of their eyes to see if it's still red.
Let me check. Good question. I think it is still red. Yep.
In that case, he will kind of just clobber that person on the ground with his lobster claw to knock them unconscious,
Okay.
like proper unconscious.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let that happen. And then the other one's about to wake up.
Now maybe we should see what this one does.
Bit of a brute force solution, but hey, it works. It reminds me of home. Well, almost. Back home, they would have just killed these guys.
Where are you from?
Oh, what's it called? What's it called in the multiverse? Material plane. I come from the underdog.
Oh.
Right.
I'm
I
a
forgot.
proud.
your
Did you
turn.
not pick up on that?
Is Romulus on the material plane?
Yes. Good question.
Okay. Hey, I'm from the material plane too.
Small world. Wait, does that mean that the material plane's been destroyed?
I don't know. People only wince when I say Romulus.
You see the unconscious farmer okay, no.
Slap him.
All right.
Look,
No.
don't take this the wrong way, Marlo, but I'm really hoping it's just Romulan. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I don't exactly have all that much love lost for the underdog, but I don't know, some people on the surface are nice.
I also hope that fewer people were destroyed rather than more.
All right. Well, before long, the last farmer will wake up. But the other farmer does not attack again. Oh, but the locals, sorry, it says the locals keep them restrained. The locals will tie all of them up. So I
The other
assume they have
farmer does not attack, what the locals do.
Can someone give me an Arcana or Religion check? Your DC is 13.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, give me a sec. Arcana or religion?
That's right.
There you go.
Nice. All right. The farmers, you can tell, are being magically controlled, and that they're surrounded by. Because you're you, I'm also going to give you the fact that they're surrounded by an aura of enchantment magic.
Okay, well, these guys are definitely not acting on their own. They're under the effect of some kind of enchantment. I don't have any other specifics beyond that, but at the very least, yeah, Aunt Deli was definitely in the right. These guys haven't just like gone crazy or gone evil. But I don't have any more information to go on at this time.
I guess we should find whatever's causing it and put a stop to it.
Oh man, that sounds like a real adventure. Is this what your life used to be like, Marlo?
Yeah, in a way. Granted, I usually fought people who weren't just farmers, but
Fair enough. I mainly just fought soldiers as I was leaving the underdog. I had a pretty peaceful life once I got to this office.
were you not supposed to leave the Underdark?
Oh, no one's supposed to leave the underdog. Very dictatorial rule down there.
Ah.
The goddess doesn't like people leaving. She likes having subjects, as do all the matriarchs.
Which goddess?
Lulf. Like, most people. Surprisingly, most people understand exactly what I'm talking about when a drow just say the goddess. I guess it's
Oh,
kind
you're a
of refreshing.
drow.
I just said
Oh my-
that.
Yeah, well, I know you said it, I just hadn't noticed.
Said that previously, so
I don't recall.
evidently.
It was like 20 minutes ago. Or
I say in and out of character.
something.
Well, it's refreshing at the very least. But yeah, was not supposed to leave. But that place really sucked. So anyway,
Right. While you two are
Really made these guys drowsy.
Oh, the pain. All right, 221.40.
Suchi grimaces and Squeak goes like, "Hey."
Is that how much psychic damage I'm taking?
Is that what you said? 21d40?
He said 221.40. He was reciting a timestamp.
Yeah, I was just at the
Oh.
timestamp so I can clip it later.
Gotcha.
Oh, Brelef. Oh, Brelef.
21d40s of damage.
I'm like,
There's one max in now, but there's no minimums. The first one came very close though.
It seems like a pretty good spread.
yeah,
I learned the hard way in Ghost of Saltmarsh. Whenever you want to make a custom attack for a monster, you always want to include some kind of bonus to it beyond the dice, because you cannot trust the law of averages when you're rolling dice.
nope.
I gave something 6d10s of damage, and it popped back with an 8. And I'm like, that should have been like 4d10 plus 10 or some shit.
On that note, apparently this rolled 419 is one less than the average of what this should roll, 420.
Oh, nice. Hey.
Hey.
New follower goal. No, I'm kidding. That's too high right now.
Oh my God. New follower goal. Hit 420 followers and Lightning will get high on stream and immediately lose affiliate status.
All right. While you all are talking over here, Aunt Deli notices one of the farmers is clutching a crumpled sheet of parchment. He will reach down and grab it. And as she does so, afterwards she'll open it. And nearby characters, oh, that means you all, sorry. Nearby characters hear her curse in concerned shock. You'll see that Kusa will put like a reassuring hand on her shoulder.
I'm gonna play Skusa. Make your move later. Shoot your shot. Right now. What's going on? What's going on, Miss Deli?
Aunt Deli will hand the crumpled parchment to you, actually, if you'd like to take a look.
Sure. What's it say? What language is it in?
It is not in a language. You see a charcoal sketch of a child struggling to swim in dark water while being grasped at by hands beneath the surface.
That's very ominous, but I have no idea what this is supposed to mean.
They did all that with charcoal, huh?
Aunt Deli will...
I said they did all that with charcoal, huh?
Oh yeah, charcoal is a very robust tool for...
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
My grandpa used to draw with charcoal. I've never understood a person being willing to do that. I hate getting crap all over my hands, and that is like, that's just the deal if you're walking with charcoal. Can't afford that. Also, you're just like so doomed to smudge everything while you're like learning how to use it.
Oh, actually, yeah. Get all over your hands, too.
Exactly. Anyway, do you have any idea what this means, Aunt Ellie? Because I have lost.
The river Styx.
Is that a thing in D&D?
Probably not.
I don't think so, but maybe it will be now. Aunt Deli's strong voice shakes as she explains the significance. This sketch was drawn by my goddaughter, Kiana. I recognize her art style, and this is actually a scene that she draws regularly.
You consider therapy.
Therapy? What's that? Okay. Well, you see, what had happened was, as a child, Kiana saw her friend Cully drown in Cradle Lace Lake while they were playing. Since Cully's death, Kiana has used art to work through the sadness and guilt she carries to this day. So she's using art therapy.
Fair enough.
Well, Kiana's currently working a farm in the Rattle. The Rattle's about a half day's travel from Promise. She was supposed to return to town for the Awakening Festival, but I haven't seen her at all yet. It's very concerning.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Would you like us to go to that other farm, go check to see if we can find her?
Oh, I was just about to ask. It's as if you read my mind.
Yeah, I had a feeling that's where this was going.
Well, yes, if you could go to the Rattle where Kiana's working, make sure she's safe. I'll offer you 100 gold to undertake the mission, and 100 gold more if you return my goddaughter to me or to Promise safely.
Marlo gives a slight thumbs up with his lobster claw to Suchi.
You have
Suki.
a hand with actual thumbs. Why do you use the lobster claw?
It's my dominant hand.
All those are lefty?
Yeah.
Neat. That's unfortunate.
He makes it work.
Well,
Well, sounds like a deal to me.
I'll give you directions to the Rattle. She hands you a classic square piece of parchment with a big red X in the middle.
Hell yeah.
I don't know exactly which farm she's working at, but as long as you make it to the Rattle safely, I'm sure you'll be able to find her, hopefully, from there.
Her name is Kiana?
Her name is Kiana. I'll go ahead and spell that in Roll20.
Really wish these character sheets had a spot for notes. Best thing that I got is like under bio.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. I would like to... Let me see if I have a player handout for you all. I'm not sure if I do. I'll keep looking, but... yeah, that's
I was just taking down some notes because I don't trust myself to remember things.
okay. I actually do have a handout. Go.
Aha! I knew it! I knew they were going to be sickles.
All right. So let me see. I'll put her off to the side. I'm gonna put all the farmers a little bit closer together, just for like, nothing bad's gonna happen. It's just so it feels a little cluttered here.
Wow, that all implies a lot of FOMOs, not just the 4.
True, actually.
Like this is a proper like. I think this is a proper attack or something.
Right. 4 farmers. Yeah. Right. So Dell has given you your heading. I figured if it's okay with y'all, I'll let you all talk to any last NPC. We'll do a little bit more NPC stuff, and then call it there.
Sounds like a plan to me. Alright. So Suchi is gonna go over to Kusa and say, so Kusa, it sounds like we've got a new job to go try to find Aunt Deli's goddaughter Kiana. You should hopefully be safe at the village for the time that we're gone, at the very least.
She nods and she says, "Oh, yes, I'll stay here. Whatever those people wanted, hopefully it doesn't involve me. I'll keep my head low for now.
Sounds good.
Maybe I'll cook something up for these concerned folk. You know, sometimes last thing on your mind after something scary has happened is food. So I'll be sure to feed a few mouths."
God, I'm so hungry.
Yeah. All right. While you're talking to Kusa, actually, I'm gonna pop another NPC into the room. But feel free to talk to anyone before I have her walk up, unless you're done with Kusa.
I am personally done with Kusa,
Yep.
but
Marlo, anything from you?
I don't think I have anything off the top of my head.
Okay. Well, a broad-shouldered woman wearing a multicolored dress that complements her dark skin approaches boldly, sizing you up from beneath a stylish hat. She says, "I overheard your conversation with Aunt Deli. You see, nothing important gets past Lady Dre. I hear you're bound for the rattle. Excellent. I'll accompany you. We should depart at once," she'll say.
Why do you wanna come with us to the rattle?
That's a good question. Let me see what she says. Well, that attack was horrifying. I want to make sure no other folk in the rattle are in danger.
May I get an insight?
Absolutely. The DC is 12.
Oh god, there's an actual DC.
I mean, she's lying.
Son of a bitch! Quick, I need you to help me.
Okay, Marlo, or Suchi.
Yeah.
I got nothing for you. I'm so sorry. Marlo, you recognize that her motivations may not be entirely altruistic.
Suchi, I think her motivations may not be entirely altruistic.
Oh Lord. Let me see your health. Oh wow. Okay.
Actually, a shit damage.
Everyone dies.
No, only Squeak dies. That's exactly Squeak's max health.
Is there full art of this character?
Let me find out.
Given how this adventure has been going so far, I'm going to assume the answer is yes.
Yeah, the art has been great so far.
Yeah.
All right, this is
Pretty outfit.
Lady Dre.
She's cool. Hope we don't have to kill her.
Well, with that insight check, is there anything you'd like to say other than what you said about her motivations may not be entirely altruistic?
Marlo will say, "These eyes can see a lot of things, and I don't entirely believe your reasons. Why don't you be honest with us?"
She'll say, "All right. While I am concerned, but I have had made trade investments with several rattle farms. I just wanted to make sure that no threats interfered with me getting first pick of the harvest."
I don't say that's less. It's less insidious than I expected, so like I think I'm fine with that.
A little bit ruthless, but whatever. I've certainly seen worse.
We can probably cross that bridge when we get to it anyway. So yeah, you're fine to tag along.
Sounds
Excellent.
good to me.
She rubs her hands together. I figured, of course, we could use my horses and wagon, if that's okay with you all, of course.
Sure. Sounds fast.
I'd certainly like to avoid walking that entire way. Squeaks. Squeaks. Squeaks.
Good. It'll be nice to have conversation partners on the trip.
All 4 of us. Suchi, Squeak, Molo's other mouth.
True, actually.
Yep.
Molo's second mouth that whispers secrets beyond mortal ken.
Yep.
All right, there is one more NPC I'd like to get on the table. Oh, yeah,
So
sorry.
many peeps.
Well, it's not necessarily me. It's the book, actually. Let's say, sorry, it doesn't happen like whiplashy right after this. Perhaps, she'll bring the wagon along, right? And it's like here by the well, the wagon and the horses. And as you all are prepping for the adventure, you'll see that maybe she's like loading a barrel of water. A human in scholar's garb approaches you. I will go ahead and see if they have a handout. And they do.
People got some very interesting designs.
I really like the whole
Cool.
coat situation on this person.
Who are you?
Oh, are you asking that in character or out of character?
Out of character. Tungsten Ward.
That's a sick ass
That's
name.
a cool name.
right?
All right. You can join the
better
party
not-
too. I don't care if you're evil.
You're supposed to better not fucking betray us. I don't want to have to kill someone named Tungsten Ward that looks like they got that many class levels in Wizard.
So the person that you technically don't know is Tungsten Ward yet will kind of like slowly saunter up and say, "Hi there." But it's like very quiet so that, well, Suchi, how many ears? Oh, sorry. Marla, how many ears do you have? Sorry, poor
As far
Sabbath.
as you know, just the 2.
Okay.
Why do you have to answer it like that?
Because it's funny.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hey there. Who are you?
Hi. My name is Tungsten Ward.
That's the coolest name I've ever heard in my life.
Thank you. I appreciate the compliments. Sorry, what are your names?
Marlo Borealis.
All right, nice to meet you, Marlo.
Suchini the Magnificent.
Oh, nice to meet you,
Suchini?
Suchi.
Yes, most people call me Suchi.
Tungsten nods. And looks over to Squeak.
Oh, and I'm Squeakos. And then Suchi chimes in, the third. Squeak kicks him in the shin.
Nice to meet you too. Sorry, I noticed a bit of commotion here. It looks like you all are about to head out. So I go by Proclaimer Ward, actually. The title, it's because I research magical manifestations, you see, across God's breath, that I believe are signs of the God's power or challenges to it. I saw the attack, and after speaking with some locals, I wanted to join you all, if you would be so kind. I wanted to investigate what led to the farmer's strange behavior and determine whether it's linked to other misfortunes in the region.
I always respect someone in scholarly pursuits.
Oh, thank you. Are you also a scholar, perchance?
I'm a self-taught wizard. And
Can I get a beat on this guy, by the way?
stuff.
Sure.
Medium.
Give me your choice of insight, religion. I guess insight or religion. Your DC will be 14.
Well, shit. Right?
And then, sorry,
Seems legit.
was Sushi saying something?
I guess I'll try phone insight too, just in case.
Okay.
Nope. I'm doing amazing tonight.
You have anything in religion?
I technically have 1 high on religion.
You fool.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do it.
Hey, I'm not
It
gonna
was
play the
too
nat one
involved
for that.
because it's thematically not appropriate. But yeah, because insight's wisdom and
Yeah.
religion is intelligence, I'm always going to be better at religion than insight. I even have proficiency in insight, but my wisdom score is a 10.
Yeah,
So
I know that feeling.
I mean, it's still like it's not bad, all things considered.
All right.
Yeah, I'm slightly better at religion.
So I assume you all are also accepting Tungsten Ward into the party, or Proclaimer
Sure.
Ward.
Absolutely.
Let me double check some things. I believe, for the record, Lady Dre's pronouns are she, her, and I think Proclaimer Ward's pronouns are, I think it's they, them.
That was my guess as well, based on the descriptions.
All right, well, congratulations.
So-
You added another person party. What's up?
So the handout is Tungsten Ward, so they just go by Proclaimer Ward instead?
Yeah, I think it's because Proclaimer is like a title.
Okay.
Oh, because yeah, Proclaimer's a title. I'm sure that Tungsten Ward will explain more on the trip, since you all didn't. Basically, your insight in religion wasn't high enough, but I'm sure it's information you'll be privy to because you're about to be traveling together. At which point, Lady Dre will probably say something to the effect of, like welcome, because I assume you all are taking Tungsten Ward with you.
Yeah, sure.
Let me double check Lady Dre's personality before I say. Oh, okay. She'll say something along the effect of like, "The more the merrier. Welcome aboard."
This is when we learn that one of Lady Dre's predominant character traits in the book is in all caps and bolded transphobic.
Which one of my characters was jokingly transphobic? Oh no.
Hard to say
Oh no.
between how many of them were accidentally racist.
All right, well, I'm excited for your crew here. You've got a little group going. Let me move Kusa out of the way as she'll be staying put and helping out the village. So you've got Lady Dre, her wagon, and her 2 horses. You've got Proclaimer Ward, Tungsten Ward here, and they've got your crew. So next time on the Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel, next Friday, I believe. I mean, I'm good for Friday if you all are.
Yeah, I should be good.
Okay. Well then, next Friday we'll pick up on your little road trip. I'm excited to see where this goes.
Oh yeah.
Woohoo.
Intrigue.
That was a fun first fight.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm happy
What
to
were
get
they,
more.
bandits?
Would you like to know?
I mean, I guess we'll probably be fighting them again, so.
If they had scimitars, I'm going to assume that, yeah, they used the bandit stat block.
I guess we'll
Though
see.
they might have had a little low health to be
Or not.
bandits.
Yeah, good point.
Okay. Any last words you all want to say before I raid us out and call it?
same call to action as last time. If anyone watching the stream or watching future VODs wants to stop in and come up and give us some emote ideas, Lightning is up for affiliate pending some walk stuff, I
Right.
guess.
Mhm.
So we're looking for emote ideas because he can start actually using getting those for followers.
Yes. Let us know. Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah.
Other than that, tell your friends, tip your waitress, that fun stuff.
We'll be here next week.
That's right. Wednesday.
Wednesday for Dungeon of the Mad Mage with me as the DM.
Hey.
Yeah. I said get to sit back and relax.
You know how that feels.
Oh yeah, sorry. With my character like on the brink of death every so often, probably not.
True.
Oh, this is so unfortunate. I had 2 streams up. One I was gonna raid into ended, and the other one I was gonna raid into is literally saying thank you all for watching right now.
Oh no.
Right, I'm looking. Oh, they're cool looking people. Well, if anyone has a raid suggestion before I
I think it's just us.
Yeah.
All right. they both like ended. It's so sad. Oh my gosh, I scrolled across our channel. I was like, oh wait, these people look cool. And it's us. I was like, oh.
Amazing. What channels were you thinking of rating us into?
I was thinking of rating us into, there's a channel called Heroes for Hire RP. They were finishing up episode 20 of something called Mythwell University. And I noticed the DM makes a lot of noises, like, you know, for the sound effects and stuff, which I thought was cool. The other people I was considering were called, I'll paste their channel specifically in Discord because it's be hard to spell. I was thinking these people because they had like good, I guess, camera quality.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm probably going to rate us into these people right here, the Radioactive Tavern. Oh, looks like they also play D&D every Friday at 10 Eastern. Cool. All right, then I will take us there. Again, we'll see you all next week, Wednesday, around 10 Eastern, for Dungeon and the Mad Mage.
Yeah.
All right. See y'all later.
Bye, everyone. Have a
See
good
ya.
night.
Bye.